Hello?
Hey Annabelle, it's GaryVee.
God damn it, Gary.
You ask questions, and I answer them. This is the Ask GaryVee Show.
Hey everybody, this is Gary Vaynerchuk, and this is episode 238 of the Ask GaryVee Show. It's windy as hell in New York. I am filming Planet of the Apps here in New York City, so that's been fun all day. And then we found a quick 15-minute window, and I decided to bang out a call-in show. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm really enjoying the format of the show. I think a lot of people have been enjoying it. What's been going on in the GaryVee shop? You can put that link up there. I've been asking people to subscribe to my YouTube. We're doing more of that. Put that up. We're gonna do a whole lot of editing up front here.
After this, we're gonna release that business meeting with Jordan.
Oh, this business meeting video is crazy. Everybody watching on Facebook Live, the next post of this business meeting I did, Andy, who is fundamentally numb to my content because he's been consuming it 24 hours a day for the last several weeks. What do you stink? What's going on? What? Let's see. Just call myself real quick. Hey, you've reached Gary's phone. I really doubt you're listening to this because who the hell leaves voicemails in 2015? 15! I'm 2 years behind. I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna update. Are we good? You need me? You need me? Does he need me? This trumps. You don't need me. Good. All right. Learn how to dial this number. All right. So sorry for the upfront banter that I know a lot of you get excited about, but good weekend. Football sucks. But the content is rolling, the podcast, a lot of good stuff here. What's that?
Sherman.
You're giving Sherman that love?
Yeah.
He's gonna freak. Sherman's gonna miss his big moment. Sherman's gonna die.
Yeah.
Hello there, this is Sherman from Principal and Tasteful.
Not even giving him the full shout out for not being on the phone. Yes, Ty. Okay, good. Let's go to the next one. So while there's downtime, make that lower while you're dialing. I think that one of the things that's really interesting about the call-in format is the context of going back and forth. To me, that's really where the value in the last episode came in, and that I'm really excited about for this one. So I'm interested. What's going on Facebook? Well,
I'm a little concerned that they're saying no audio. I might have just been accidentally covering it. I think we're good.
Please check them.
give me the phone. I mean, listen, you're out of a job. This is how it works. If you're not capable of like, oh God, I went even worse. I went with somebody who put in like 120983 Reezy. Like I was like I'm gonna figure out that. Dude, you're so good at everything but dialing a phone. You've been crushing every task. I'm taking over. I know you guys hate downtime, so I'm just going fast. That's how we're doing it.
Hello?
Jeremy, this is GaryVee, and you are on the show.
Gary, you've totally made my day, man. I've been a fan of yours for so long. I'm so happy to be talking to you right now.
I appreciate it. Where are you from, LA?
Yeah,
I like this.
born in Paris, but I live in Los Angeles.
Awesome, man. So what can I help you with?
Yeah, so, thanks to everything I've learned from you, I've actually been able to start building a career for myself as a social media consultant.
Very nice.
And just helping, mainly artists and creative companies with their social media strategies. And I've been trying to transition into not just be the only person kind of in my business and building a smaller agency around it in the same way that you, well, not in the same way, but so that I'm not the only person essentially doing the work. And
Okay.
what I'm really struggling on is finding the right inflection point and the moment where I can kind of jump ahead to scale to have a second person, because I'm having a really hard time making two people's salary on one person's time, even with the fact that I'm working 12, 14-hour days to get all this going to the place it needs to go.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a resource game. If you don't have the money to be able to afford the second person, let me give you a good piece of advice. First of all, amass more money than you think, because any curveball, anything, everybody wants to get to scale way too soon. It's only predicated on your finances. It's a chicken and egg game, but everybody wants to get to that second person and start scaling, and they do it way too early, and they create more vulnerability. People don't realize once you have that second person, you're managing somebody else, and that drains resources as well. So I would tell you to think in marathon terms. How old's your business? Like, how long have you been trying to do this?
I've been trying to transition for about 1.5 years now, but I've been freelancing for 3 or 4 years.
So, I mean, look, it just comes down to one of two decisions. Either you save up enough money and you have the resources to do it and still have your lifestyle, or have you audited your lifestyle? Like, where do you live?
I live at home, so I dropped
Love
out of
you,
college.
love you. That's the
Dropped out of
perfect
college
answer.
to do my business and write and everything, so I really don't have many expenses. I stopped traveling. The only thing, like, I'll eat out occasionally.
So here's your next move. Charge more.
Yeah.
Raise everything. Raise your freelance, raise your social media agency's fees. Charge more.
Do you think it makes sense to charge ahead of the person, or is that just kind of unfair to charge ahead for a process that would involve a second person?
I think that you need to hustle. So I think the answer is, I think you need to deliver on what you charge people, but let's remember that the time is subjective. Like, what if I today said, screw VaynerMedia and I'm gonna become a consultant? I have a funny feeling that my hourly fee is more than yours. So you're thinking about it too binary. You're thinking about it multiple people, 80 hours. Why don't you just charge double for your hours?
Right. Yeah, I think that'll help, because the problem that I'm having is essentially what'll happen is I'll go out, sell a lot, get a lot of clients, and then I'll be stuck fulfilling those clients and unable to have the time to keep selling.
You're not charging enough.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
And so just one more. So one of those issues, mainly what I consult on, is story strategy and kind of branding strategy, and helping companies and artists communicate their story and what makes them different to their audience on the different social platforms. I've been wanting to move into actually social management. You obviously have way more experience in doing that, and I know that it's a lot more work. Do you think there's a certain point where that'll make more sense at a certain number of employees? Because I know me alone, that would probably eat up even more of the time and not give me its value.
Yeah, I don't think you can go down that route of putting out content and doing community management until you have more infrastructure, because that's much more timely. The fact that you're stretched thin on something that is as lofty and theoretical and floaty as brand strategy means that you're very far away from the scale that you'll need for actual execution. You're selling ideas right now and conversations. When you have to sell output, it becomes a much more difficult game.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
You got it, brother.
Seriously, I'm 23, and you've completely changed my life in the last 4 years that I've been following you, reading all your books.
And real quick, for everybody, how so? When you say I've changed your life, has it been more about the practicality? Like, what is the value prop?
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you a really specific example. My biggest problem was always discipline, right? School was always super easy for me.
Right.
So I was a little kind of not engaged with it until I got to college and had to work super hard, and I started putting 80, 100-hour weeks. But that was really tough because I was trying to balance so much. And then after I dropped out, I had no more structure. So I really never had any discipline. It was something I had to come by all by myself. And work ethic was always the thing I thought I was worst at, which is a really bad thing to be bad at, as much as I am driven on the stuff that I really care about. But this year, after spending a lot of time consuming your content over the last year or so, for the last 5 weeks, I'll say, I've just been in it nonstop. And I think that work ethic I've been able to develop has been completely from watching you and the amount that you're just relentlessly going at it. And so I've been able to build my discipline, build my work ethic, and just be in it every single day, making the most out of every day, and actually getting work done rather than saying, oh, I can do it tomorrow. Seizing even a moment, if somebody's late, I'll just get some work done really quickly between things.
You basically,
waiting for blocks.
You basically just did the commercial for GaryVee. It's the single reason I did GaryVee, to eliminate any doubt of the insanity it actually takes. I appreciate it, brother. I'm gonna move on. Have a great day.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, sorry, I hate cutting people off. What's that?
Facebook Live, I just see this. Tap to invite him to join as your video as a guest. Bringing guests on Facebook Live.
Yeah, I saw that the last time I was on it as well. It's work ethic, man. It is the variable that you can absolutely be in charge of.
Hello?
Jimmy, this is GaryVee, and you are on the Ask GaryVee show.
Gary, that is awesome, man.
How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. How are you doing?
Tremendous. What can I answer for you?
I have a question about travel blogging.
Okay.
And I was wondering if you could expand on this a little bit, kind of like the reasons why. I see a lot of travel blogs, tons of them, you know, around that do their travel blog under the name of their blog, and they advertise everything on social networks under the name of the blog and stuff like that.
Okay.
Would you do a travel blog under the name of a blog, or would you develop a personal brand within the travel space?
I would develop a personal brand within a travel space, because one of the most important vulnerabilities that people create for themselves is they niche themselves in the world as I'm the Southeast Asia guy, and then it's 40 years later and you want to be the Europe guy or you want to be the basketball guy. Building your name is a much, much better way to go. Look what happened with me. If my Twitter handle was wine guy, I would have had to go through that branding transition. And even without that, just being Gary Vaynerchuk, it was tough for me to become a business personality to hundreds of thousands of people because they had me as a wine guy. I always think you develop your name because life is long and this is a forever game.
Right, yeah, and my main reason for asking was because it was more of a niche blog. Like I was looking at something like Let's Travel America.
Yep.
And looking at doing, you know, and I, about 97%, you know, sure that I wanted to focus on U.S. and domestic travel and stuff. So that's why I was kind of wondering whether to do it under the name or do it like, you know, build your
name, but build up the show name too. I have an Ask GaryVee show and this and that. There's GaryVee, there's Gary Vaynerchuk. This is where people overthink, but I do think your name gives you flexibility.
Yeah, and it's been bothering me a lot, and
well, it shouldn't bother you anymore. It's over. No more bothering. Good?
I'm good, man.
Good, man. Good. Awesome. No more bothering. I mean, like, you know, I mean, why are we pondering on things that don't matter? Today's Instagram post that I saw a lot of people be emotional about, going 1 for 5 instead of 0 for 0 is better, and that's a real thought. Like, we gotta be. Michael, it's GaryVee. You're on the Ask GaryVee show.
What's up now?
What is up now is that you're on because you said I'm ready with my question, so don't bullshit me. What's your question?
My question.
Go.
My question is, you've posted and talked several times about the chase, the pursuit, how you love being on the hunt, being on the game.
Yep.
And specifically when it relates to vacation, I've got a several-day vacation coming up. You've said that you look forward to getting there, but then when you get there, it's kind of like, it doesn't really deliver on what you hoped it would be. You don't enjoy it as much. My question to you talk a lot about the work ethic. I know you're very intentional with everything you do. So with the vacation, what are you looking to get out of that? What are you looking to do? What's your game plan as you go into vacation?
You know, I think that I think you're taking out in context to like some comment I probably made in the last couple of weeks, which is like, I struggle with the relaxing part of it, but my net.
Yeah, specifically,
go ahead.
You were talking on Medium, and my wife had found this because I think she believes it to be true of me as well. She said, look at this post from Gary Vaynerchuk on Medium. He's talking about when he goes to AJ's to watch a NFL draft party. He doesn't enjoy the being there as much as he does the looking forward to that, and I feel like that's how you feel about vacation.
I'm sorry.
Really interesting.
Oh, so let's play that out. You're talking about anticipation, which is basically all I've got. I think the reason I'm winning is because I love the journey and the anticipation more than the destination. Like, by the way, I've already made a video that says buying the New York Jets is the worst day of my life. Because that's the ultimate destination game I'm playing, right?
Yep.
Like,
yep.
I know what you're referring to. Yeah, when I land at vacation, I get sad because it was the week leading up to vacation because I love the time with my family and I love having that break. Like, I'm already looking forward to, right now, I'm already looking forward to the last 2 weeks of August, those 2 weeks in December, when I especially like vacation when the whole world is shut down because then I don't feel like anybody's getting ahead of me, you know? So I like that. So yeah, I love anticipation. I love the thrill of the hunt. Even back back to being in 5th grade. I tried to get girls to like me, but then I was still scared of them because I was too young. Like, I didn't know what to do at that point, but it was the chase that was fun, not the actual hooking up or having a girlfriend. Like, this has been tried and true for me my entire life. For example, I'm excited about Vayner Sports right now so much because everybody's underestimating our agency. I'm not gonna like it as much in 4 years when Vayner Sports is one of the top sports agencies. Wine Library, those days when I'm a cobra in the weeds. It's why I like negative comments on my social platforms. I like when people.
Because you always want to you want to be able to prove somebody wrong. And
correct.
If you can't do the next thing.
Yes. I love sticking it to your fucking mouth, and I like waiting for things. I don't like instant gratification.
Yep. So for me personally, looking forward to this vacation here. When you are talking about taking time off intentionally as part of a rhythm,
yes.
What do you do to get the most value out of that time away? I know I saw you lock the phone in the safe.
Yes.
And we don't see anything else that happens, obviously, and that's the point. But what does that look like?
It's just focusing on. I'm very good at one of the things that I get a lot of compliments for lately that I never realized is I'm in it when I'm in it. People always talk about like, whoa, it's so weird on GaryVee when you meet somebody, you look them dead in the eye and you care and this and that. And I've noticed that is something that I needed the outside world to tell me. So when I go into the vacation, I know why I'm there and I want to be there and I lock into either relaxing or focusing on family time. The end.
Yeah. Thank you, Gary.
I
won't take any more of your time.
No worries.
I unfollowed everyone on Facebook except for you.
That
my wife.
was a very good strategy. And my wife, you're amazing, man. That's very kind. Thank you.
Love you, Gary.
Take care, bro. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think one of the things that was interesting about that question is we're all wired differently. You have to know yourself. One of the great things about loving the game and anticipation is you don't stop for the short-term fruits. Everybody wants the beamer and the watch and the recognition.
This is Rachel.
Rachel, this is GaryVee and you're on the show.
Oh my God. Okay, awesome. I saw the New York number and I did not think it could be true, but
it is
awesome.
True.
Thank you very much. Very cool. Well, I know you're busy, so I will get to the point. So I, over the summer, started a foster dog vlog, very niche. So think of bringing in rescue dogs, and I document their stories, which people love because people love, the sad stories. And I essentially take those cute, funny puppy memes and dog and cat memes that you see on the internet, and I put a story behind them.
Okay, I like that.
And so that's why I said it's super niche, right? There's nobody else doing that. And so within the first couple months, Dr. Oz actually reached out, one of his producers wanted me to come out to the show. I couldn't because they needed me to bring my foster dog, but we couldn't figure out a way to do it in the timing that they needed. So we're still working on other things. I've already received local, if you will, sponsorships, like all the local pet stores that have huge reach here in Austin, Texas, are like, we love what you're doing. We want to give you full exposure. I've been on the local news. They want me to come on regularly, things like that.
So what's the punchline? What can I help you with?
So I need your help to, I don't want to say that I want to monetize, right? But I need to figure out what I can do with this. And I know that you probably don't know the answer right away.
I know the answer.
I wanted, okay.
I really do know the answer.
Let's do it.
Just based on the data and the energy. Your strategy needs to be holding your breath.
Okay.
What I mean by that is you are going way too fast to the punchline. You need to foreplay this opportunity.
Okay.
You're 40 seconds in. How long have you been doing this?
6 months.
Yeah, I really think you need to build a bigger base. Don't get confused by the exposure. Like, what's your main place where you're sending this to? A blog?
YouTube.
YouTube. How many views are you getting?
I only have about 400 subscribers, so I have about 25,000 views total so far since launching.
That ain't shit.
Right.
The end. So here's what's happening. Your creative is ahead of your reality.
Okay.
So milk every opportunity and continue to get exposure, and really wait and realize that you haven't built anything that you're actually gonna make money on.
Right.
The end. And by the way, I'm giving you tough love because I love you and I want you to win. You're getting tricked by a couple of PR moments in thinking that you have scale for anything monetizable.
Okay.
So what I would do is continue to use exposure to build out your base. I want you to have more stake before you worry about how to sell your sizzle.
Okay, so just continue to get more awareness, just distribute.
Correct, correct. Patience. Like, you're way too early, and I think a lot of people get confused that, hey, there's this thing happening, I need to figure out how to monetize. You're gonna have short-term results if you're thinking with short-term strategy. I would just try to create more content, try to get more exposure, instead of like worrying about how to make money on this. So how are you surviving in life? Do you have a job?
I have the 9 to 5.
Great. So I just think that you need to continue on the path of your 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. hustle. And I know that you want to get to the place where this is your full time, but I promise you, the longer you can wait, the better.
Okay.
Because like, how are you gonna, like, let's talk about it. With 400 subscribers and 25,000 overall views, like, where's the money coming from that's gonna allow you to like monetize? Like, who's paying?
Well, I think for me, my thought is I don't know where I want to take it, right? Which I know is the worst response to have.
No. It's first of all, it's the truth, but it only speaks to like, let's slow down. If you don't know what you're shooting after to make money, then what the hell are you doing? That's exactly right. I love you for that answer, but it only speaks that my advice was even better than I thought, which is you need more time of doing to maybe figure out the opportunities and the lanes where you want to play in.
Okay.
Like there's no greater contradiction than, hey, I want to monetize this and figure out how, and in parallel, I don't know where I'm taking this.
Okay, that's fair.
Do you see that? So I think what you need to do is, did you see episode 130 of GaryVee? Like, it's going down in the DM, like DMing people. You saw that or no?
Yes, and I do that nonstop. That's how I was able to get the contacts that I did.
Go figure. It works. So I want you to do more of that before you focus on anything else. I just want you to build more of a foundation.
Okay.
Because if you have a big foundation, then you've got months and years to monetize because you'll have time, versus, oh crap, I have to monetize now. Oh, that one Hail Mary didn't work. Now I got to go back to my 9 to 5.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's where I was going, but
Good.
I can't believe I didn't think you'd call, so this is awesome.
Good. Awesome.
But that reinforces it.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Good luck. Take care. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye-bye. That was really good because that's the advice for so many of you. So many people are so excited about that next part of their chapter. It's like coming into the NBA draft a year or two early. You could have had a great career, but because you came 1 year too early, you had a tough rookie year, you couldn't transition, you weren't a man yet, and you falter and you didn't have it. So many athletes.
Hello?
Hey Annabelle, it's GaryVee.
God damn it, Gary.
I know, yes, it's true. I'm here, we're on. What can I answer for you?
So exciting. Hi, Gary.
Hey.
Okay, so my question is, my husband and I recently started our own real estate brokerage in Southern California.
Love it.
And before this, though, I was a full-time mom at home with the girls.
Very nice.
So I find myself now having to split my time part-time at work, part-time with the girls.
Super hard.
What would you recommend for me to do while I'm at home half of the week?
Meaning from your brand. Got it. I think it's producing content. I think it's following up with leads. I think it's a lot of hand-to-hand combat that you can do through your phone. Your phone is your ecosystem. And so first of all, when the kids are around, like now, you need to be focusing on them. That's why you decided to do it. But in every nook and cranny where there's downtime, you whip out your phone and you start creating content, distributing content, DMing people like I talked about in episode 130, all that stuff. But here's what I would say. Here's what I would say. You're looking for tactics, let's level it up to religion. What you want to do is first not judge yourself between, was today a good day or a bad day? Take it to macro, right? And then and then the tactics are creating content, engaging with people. It could be very not sexy and not branding. What happened during the week where you guys are following up with people that you sold homes to, like just good old fashioned thank you economy work to be. Did you read the Thank You Economy?
I read all 4 of your books.
Good. Reread the Thank You Economy. That's the first thing I would do. Like literally hang up, start the process over a week and every minute to reread it. It's that kind of work because I think when you're home, you could be doing a lot of farming and reinforcing the stuff that you created from the hunting during the rest of the week.
Okay, so perfect. I just re-listened to the Thank You Economy 2 weeks ago.
Good.
So my question about content though from home, there's 2 parts to our business, recruiting agents and then servicing our agents to help them get more real estate business for homeowners.
When you're home, service your agents 24/7, 365. That's farming.
Okay.
Period.
Perfect.
No hunting. No looking for new agents when you're home. Because what I like about that is, first of all, the kids could have a moment pop up. When you're hunting, it's a lot better to be disrupted when you're farming than when you're hunting, because the farming is all added value. I would be calling these individuals. I would be checking up on them. This is an amazing opportunity to farm.
Maybe like 15-minute FaceTime meetings with my agents and stuff like that.
3-minute. Like look what I'm doing with you. Like I tell people all the time, don't ask me for the details, watch my actions. I had 15 minutes of downtime right now, bang out an Ask GaryVee show. I just gave you 3 minutes of value, let's move on.
Perfect.
Good.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate it. I love you so much.
Thank you. I love you too. All right. So, I went very high level there. Farming is retention. So perfect, she walked right into it. She's got a world where she's like maintaining and helping those agents. I like the idea of using the home time for that because you're getting value every time. Where you're hunting, you're speccing a lot. And it's just a much harder game. Plus you have to meet people. Like there's a lot of variables. She can do the hunting, the farming from her home. Yes, Nate, how are you?
Oh, dude, this is awesome.
You're on the show, baby.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so my question is, and I think I've tweeted at you a couple of times. So I'm a senior in college right now, and for me, I've taken your advice of just kind of like finishing school because I want to, because my parents, my grandparents, like education
matters.
is very important, and all that. But how do I tell my parents like I just want to go do for 18 months, and I've been sketching out like all these of like just go do and explore.
So what they want you to get the safe job after college? Is that what you're saying? Just tell them, Nate. You're a big boy. It's time.
Okay.
I mean, really. And listen. Easy for me to say because your dad might punch you in the mouth, right? Like I get it.
Yeah.
But here's what's interesting about a lot of my advice. It's black and white. Like your parents. Like clearly your signals and your nuances haven't worked because they continue to want you to go down that path. They are not responding to you. They're responding to what they grew up with and what they believe religiously, right?
Yeah.
So that means that means the soft way of like, hey, maybe, or like them like that's not working, right? Am I right? I'm asking you.
Yeah, that's totally right. I keep getting these lectures and all that.
It's time for you to lecture your parents back.
Okay.
One of you is gonna be right.
Yeah.
Let me promise you one thing. You really, really don't want to be 47 and hate your parents.
Okay.
Because I promise you, you're not actually hating your parents, you're hating yourself for not having the balls to do it.
Okay.
You want me to come over and have that talk with you?
That'd be great, but
You think you got this?
Okay, I'll give them a call right after this.
Dude, call them right now and tweet me how it went.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna literally have, since Chris isn't doing anything, I'm gonna have you he's gonna bother you the rest of the day. Listen, while we're like, let me pump you up a little bit more. I will be your corner man.
Yeah.
You start with mom and dad, or mom or dad, whoever you get, I love you. I love you.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm 23 years old, 22 years old. Once I'm done with this, I did this for you. Now I have to do something for myself. It's high risk, high reward, but when you're 23, that's what you do, because I'm not gonna be able to do this when I'm 47, because it's not gonna be practical. It is practical, mom and dad, for me for 18 months to just go and do and discover myself. I've been doing the thing for you my whole life. It's time that I do something for me. And if you can't support me in that, that's fine. I'd prefer you do, but I've gotta do this as a man.
Okay, yeah.
You don't sound pumped enough, Nate. What are you scared of? Talk to me, help me. I'm not letting, this is why I'm doing the call-in show, because the old show, I would have done your tweet, I would have answered it, I would have felt great, and then you wouldn't have done it. And I could feel like I've almost got you there, but I'm telling you right now, I don't think you're gonna do it. And if you're gonna do it half-assed. So help me here. Listen, I'm on your team, so help me here understand what you're scared of. Tell me the truth.
Okay, so for me, just because of like the pedigree and like how much education and like they've sacrificed like having a safe job so I can do what I want. Like I don't want to like disappoint. If that makes sense.
Nate, let me help you here. Disappoint for 18 months and then make them feel good again.
Okay.
I mean, just tell them, listen, I love you for that. It means you're appreciative and you love your parents. Tell them the truth. Start with that. I don't want to. Like, either your parents love you and will respond to you, or they love you, but they're so deep into structure and it's been their whole religion, their whole life, that they're incapable, even though they love you, to break through and see it a different way. The problem is, it's your fucking life and it's gonna end up one way or the other.
Wow, yeah, that's just broke through, yeah.
Like it's not that they're, right? Like, you just gotta tell them, like, I don't wanna let you down, and just remind them it's only 18 months. Tell them for the next fucking 60 years you can do the same thing that makes them feel great. You need 18 months. Can they give you 18 months? All you want is 18 months.
Yeah, and I wrote down the date, November 12th, 2018. That's
sign a fucking
months.
bullshit contract. Give yourself 18 months and then show them.
Okay.
Are you gonna do it now?
Yep, I'm gonna hang up and call right now.
Help me understand who is gonna be more critical. Who do you think's more scared of this move?
My mom.
Okay, just go there, man. Just say, Mom, I love you with all my heart. I'm so thankful for your sacrifices. All I need is 18 months. I can't live with this regret in my 30s, 40s, or 50s, because I'm gonna crack and I'm gonna be a broken man. I need 18 months, and I promise you, if I can't get traction, I'll go wherever the hell you want me to work.
Yep, that's good. I'll give them a call right now and I'll tweet you in 20 minutes.
Give it to me. Make me a video. I want the video. I want to see your face. I don't want the words.
Okay.
All right, I love you.
Okay.
Good luck. Do it.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Bye.
The call-in show format gives us so much more opportunity to do it the right way. Is that it? You think that's it? I think that's it. All right. Doug, show Doug. No.
I want to do another one. I
But
just think isn't that 5?
All right, listen. Dunk likes structure. He doesn't like to take those risks.
I'll give you 18 months.
Give me 18 months, Doug. Just give me 18 months. Love you guys. Question of the day. What is the thing that you fear the most in conversation format right now? Just like that amazing call right now with Nate. What is the one conversation that you're most scared to have in the world? Do you want to break up with your boyfriend? Are you scared of your parents judging you? Is it your best friends? Dropping out of school? Changing jobs while still having a big college loan or debt? I'm just curious, for the ones that are brave enough to leave it in the comments on Facebook and YouTube, will that be the liberation by putting it out? Because so many of you are losing because you're keeping your fears and your poisons inside, and literally just putting it out publicly, even with an anonymous handle on YouTube, and definitely if you do it in Facebook. Maybe that is the unlike in that pipe, that break in that pipe that opens up your life. I promise, when you put out your fears out loud, you win. I always think about this. It's the self-deprecation of battle rap, right? The reason Eminem wins at the end of 8 Mile is he puts out all his laundry, which leaves the other guy nothing. When you put out your fear to the world, your insecurities, you win. You keep asking questions, I'll keep answering them.